I didn't know you were gonna say the rest of that. Okay.
It's okay.
All right. Speak to the peoples. Introduce us while I light a blunt.
This is April, Crescent Moon. This is Kevin, Cauldron Witch. And we're here to talk about what? Who?
Go to hell, Annabelle. Go to hell.
Man, that's some shit I ain't never seen in my life. Now, I will say I have seen one chick, just one, say that items have been on tour before.
I've seen that. I've heard that. However, I'm pretty sure she either said never the Annabelle doll, or maybe something about, or maybe it's okay. I don't know. Maybe the Annabelle doll has been on tour before, but like in my recollection of mind, Ed and Lorraine Warren themselves said, don't move the bitch, don't touch the bitch. If you do touch the bitch, let us know you touched the bitch because that's the most dangerous bitch up in this bitch."
Well, the chick that I saw her at some festival, like a paranormal something something. She
Yeah,
had a picture.
yeah, in Texas, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But if they say don't touch her, then
Why are we touching her?
why are we touching? Much less moving her around the country.
Bougie said Annabelle is an ally.
Is she? I do
Is
need
she?
an explanation. I need some explanation on that because I've never heard that. I've always heard
He might be referencing Not
should
Away.
have took that plantation down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like we could have released them spirits without burning the house though.
I mean, did we need a demon to do it though? If even Annabelle is a demon,
There,
because
see,
now
that's that other question hanging around.
there's that question, because as far as we know, the only reason we know Annabelle is a demon is because Ed and Lorraine Warren themselves say that it's an inhuman spirit, and any inhuman spirit is classified as a demonic presence. However, in the realm of witchcraft, where I learned that there are plenty of worlds, a plethora of universes, planes, and spirits of existence, demonic is like a sect. Like humans is a sect, or angels is a sect. Like there is plenty of other spirits than just demonic. If it's because I've experienced my share of otherworldly spirits and inhuman spirits, and none of them are demonic. Excuse me, hush up. Gods, for example, are all inhuman spirits,
Yeah.
inhumane or whatever. They're all. I get the chocolate real quick, boy. Boy,
You did. Thank you. Okay, so here's the thing, though. I'm gonna touch on this house. This antebellum home that's no more. First of all, I wanted a blueprint.
thanks, bougie. I just read that.
Yeah,
So,
that's gonna be cool.
well,
Also,
I'm gonna share that video.
yeah, I feel like to all these homes, the older plantation homes that did house slaves of all creeds, colors, and design. The only thing I wish is like they don't build them like that no more.
No,
I'm not
see,
saying that what happened there was right. I'm just
no,
saying they don't build them houses like that no more.
we know what happened there is beyond fucking humane. We want to talk
Oh,
about humane, right? We're talking
inhumane.
about
Oh
humane.
yeah, no,
Fuck,
yeah,
beyond inhumane right there. However, maybe give it to a bunch of witches
there we go.
where we can spiritually cleanse and help the spirits move on and remove the space however we need to do it. But good the gods, that house
I know.
was known as the White Castle. Okay, I mean, now that I said that out loud,
Yeah, yeah,
let's change that to maybe just the Southern Castle. I don't know.
or
I
just
don't know.
maybe like the mansion.
Yeah, right. The Southern Mansion, the
Because like
Southern Haunted Mansion.
yeah, like it ain't got to be a cat, but that's when you say it out loud.
I mean,
um, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like
Because I'm happy personally that the spirits are free.
Oh yeah,
I'm
100%.
beyond, of course,
Yeah, righteous.
but
That's a righteous endeavor.
right, but again, but by the means, because that is so. It's like it just seems like Annabelle would have did that, just burst
A
into
hundred
flames. Because I
percent.
looked it up and they said it was an electrical problem. Which okay, yeah, and houses that old.
I mean, yeah, of course they're gonna have their problems. However, she also okay. We're just gonna blame everything that happened, and we're just gonna blame it on her. She there's no way not to have it be awkward. No, absolutely not. There's absolutely no way that's not gonna be an awkward statement. But like the prisoners that got freed, the 11 of them. I know some of them have been captured
Some of
already.
them been captured, so I think there's like 8 on the run.
Yeah. Howdy, howdy, neighboroni.
But
Uh,
like, right.
so she should. So like things are happening that are not bad things necessarily. In
Well,
the
I mean, I don't know. Were those criminals bad criminals? Like, what were they locked up
they were
for?
rapists and murderers. Like they were bad.
Oh no, then that should not have happened.
No, no, no.
That shouldn't
But
have
like
happened. The
some.
only good thing this bitch could have done was free those
Wait, did I
spirits.
say that that wasn't a bad thing? I think I misspoke. My bad.
You
No,
did. You did.
that was a horrible
You
thing.
did.
Let
You
them all
so
free.
did.
No,
You
that was
literally said she let those criminals go, so it's not like she's doing anything bad.
yeah, that was a total misstep. I
Yeah,
just woke
yeah.
up.
She really did. She
I
really did.
literally just woke up. I got 2 hours of sleep. People had
Hey,
a 30-minute nap. That felt like 5 minutes.
do you mind? Do you
Um,
mind? I'm
only
on
one
live.
is actually convicted from what I heard. Convicted? See, I heard like several were, but I will say news stations like they change the story up every 5 minutes, so it's kind of
Yeah,
hard to
yeah,
deal
they
with.
do. They get paid to lie to y'all.
Yeah, I mean it's television. Come on,
Hello. Um,
but
but
they were in prison for a reason of
right,
some sort.
hello.
I'm
Well,
sure.
we hope,
We hope.
because literally anyone not in prison or anyone in prison that shouldn't be in prison needs to get the fuck out right
Yeah.
now. And
And then,
that goes down a whole other path that can be so.
oh no,
But
Alan's been taken to jail twice for a thing he already served time for. Not to put his business out there like that.
no,
But
right,
like,
but injustice because they want to, but
right?
they don't want to. You know,
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not the biggest fan of our justice system.
Oh, our judicial system sucks. Like it is not a good situation at all.
Okay, I don't know what the straight facts. Well, I don't know what I said that was straight facts, but good thing I'm saying straight facts. So good, good, good. Because I don't know what I said, but I stand on business with what I said, even though I can't remember.
And this is why I love you. I'd be spitting, I'd be chucking people out of jail that Lord knows they should have been there. I don't know.
You know, I actually got someone out of prison who then should have really stayed in prison. But
Yeah,
then I fucked him and the whole. I mean, we're not gonna go down that whole path. But
I'm saying Italy's an option.
Italy, where we going? I would love to go. Italy, let's
Although
go.
we could go to Italy. We could go to Rome. We could go to France. Actually, I don't want to go to France. I've
I
heard it's
don't. I don't want to go to France. I really don't give a fuck about France. I'm
no.
not. I'm not. What do I need that's in France? A baguette? Like I'm good.
We could go to Barcelona. We can go to Prague. I'd love to see Prague. I want to go to Argentina. The architecture there is spectacular. We could go anywhere. We could go anywhere. We could do anything.
Yeah, I want. I want to go. I want to go. Where do I want to go? I don't know where I want to go. I
I'm
really
not
don't. You
hating
know
on
what I want to do though? I do want to go to Egypt.
Egypt would be cool. I'm not going right now. It's a little bit chaotic, but I'm not
No, right.
like
But
later.
like, but I just love the mythology behind it, the Egyptian mythology, and
Oh,
apparently our customers do too, because we
oh,
sell out of a lot of the Egyptian stuff fast,
yeah, we did. I'm surprised that guy bought both of those.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, who is that?
I don't
Is
know.
that my father already? No,
No, it's only 5 minutes. I mean, maybe he got off early.
no, because he just called me before I got on here. He was in
Mm.
Middletown.
Oh, nice. I love Prague. I have never been. I just love the architecture. You know what I do? I have this thing. It's called a quest, and you can go travel mentally. Like you can go see things that they've recorded, and it's really cool. I went to the Louvre. Been all over France in that thing. I can't go up to the Eiffel. Even in a video game, I can't deal with heights. Ask Kevin. I can't do it.
Oh my gosh, she can't even drive in a car. That like if you're driving in a car and you go boom 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 boom, she's freaking out, and I'm like,
No, I
babe, you
don't
know we're
freak
not
out. It's
in a
when the
car.
do off a cliff, off a cliff. It gives me the bubble guts. I can't do it.
It gives her the bubble guts to go off a cliff in a video game.
Trauma. Leave me alone.
So anyway, no trauma is what Annabelle is doing by spreading fucking Anna Banana. She's going around the whole fucking country spreading trauma. Okay, I
People
don't look.
are outright crazy with
Look,
this doll.
where did she start? In the penitentiary, right?
The first place I heard that she visited was a penitentiary in West Virginia.
So both right there recruited spirits and evil
I don't think
presences.
it's an active penitentiary though, was it?
No, I think it was I think it was some old shit because I think they were. I don't know, but what I do know is they're not good spirits there. And why are you trying to go there, Anna Banana? Why?
Look,
Why?
we're all
Because
enjoying it because it gives us something to talk about. But there's one side of me that's like, I feel this is where we were going to talk about
yes, I was just gonna
bullshit.
tell you what
Yeah,
did we just spoke about this. We just spoke about yes, compulsion, but not vampire compulsion, but like spiritual compulsion, where like, instead of a spirit possessing you or oppressing you or even infesting you, but you have a spirit in the case where they're controlling you and
yeah,
they're influencing you and you might not even know it. Normally it happens to those of a weaker nature, so like to witches like us, we probably not, and I don't mean us, but I mean the majority. If you're watching this, odds are you're already like you're too
you're
strong,
yeah.
yeah, to be messed with like that. With that being said, because it happens to people, under the influence, people who are junkies, people who are addicts, people who are a, a bit on the other side of the mental awareness, people who belong in psych wards, like the abandoned psych wards that I go to. Sorry, I'm pushing my cat down so she doesn't hop up here with all the candles lit. I don't know why. I mean, it's pretty for me. Y'all can't see what's in front of me, but I can, and it's pretty.
Mine's over there being pretty. Well, I feel like I feel like it's odd. And I know, okay, so they say they've taken some items on tour before. One, why? Why?
Why? Especially when, like, I don't get it.
I don't either, but that's what they're doing. And I mean, I know we're secretly enjoying it, but at the same time, it's like, what's the purpose? Because I feel like I think she's figured out.
I feel like it's asking for trouble.
Yeah, no, I think recruitment was the right wording because they're taking her to all these places that just have a vibe, you know.
Yeah.
Now, going to New Orleans, okay, that's everybody goes to New Orleans because New Orleans has a certain type of energy, but there's also a reason why it has that certain type of energy. You know what I'm
Like, at
saying?
the end of the day, where there is light and good, there is also dark and bad, especially when there's more so. I mean, like, think everyone loves New Orleans, everyone loves Savannah, everyone loves Salem. But guess what? A lot of dark shit has happened in each and every one of those places, and more, and more.
I
Um,
mean, this whole country is a dark place if you really break it down.
yeah,
We weren't
we could thank the guy who decided he thought he was the founder of some bullshit that was already established.
Girl,
But
how you
anyway.
gonna find something that was already found?
Found. How
Oh
we do
my
that?
God, I
How
don't
we do
know.
that?
I don't
That's like
understand how we're
I'm
celebrating this dude, but
I'm
okay.
gonna walk up in your house and be like, "Yo, I just found this house,
I
mine."
know. Squatters' rights. Mhm.
So, but no, because I definitely feel like she has at some point somehow. Because look, and I told you this. Even when it comes down to all the movies and all, because that's probably why we're really bringing bitches on tour, right? Because we have popularized this so much to where now it's like everyone wants to see it, and I guarantee you, Homegirl is feeding on that energy. And I know I call her Homegirl, or I say she, but it's not a she. It's this is
Say
an it.
it.
You know what I mean? This is another an otherworldly demon. I don't know what gender it is, if it even has a gender. I don't know. It's an it. But I'm gonna say she because it's got the name Annabelle, and that's a she. So there you
Yeah.
go.
Well, I wonder if it's looking for a different habitation. Like she's tired. She's
That's
been
scary. That why? What are you trying to? Why? Why don't you want to be locked up in your box, bitch?
because who wants to be locked up in a box, bitch?
I don't give a fuck when you out here kill people while still in that box
I mean, she
because
killed nobody yet.
no. She got that one guy, the one guy while in
The
that
motorcycle
box.
guy.
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
while
yeah,
being
no,
in the
I'm
box in general.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, right now, ain't nobody died yet that we know of.
Yeah, because she is bigger than this. She doesn't want people to die because if people start dying, then it's gonna look bad on her, and then it's gonna put her more of a lockdown. She's trying to break free.
Yeah,
She's trying to get out.
she's trying to reign supreme.
I
And
don't
then they
trust
had
her.
a Roman. Here's the other thing and it could just be the Warrens' religion. I'm not really sure where they stand. I know they were religious,
I
but
think they
like
were Catholic.
I don't know. They have a Roman Catholic priest with them, holding the holy water and saying the whatever and doing the thing, and he's with her or it all the time. But like, if you gotta take such measures, shouldn't you just leave it alone? Should you just leave her be? She's
Literally,
smart. You're right.
literally.
She's smart.
I don't know why. And I saw a video, and I know it was real because it was at the Ward Museum because homeboy's son-in-law was in the video fucking taking her out and shit and doing shit with her. And it's like, oh my God. I thought wrong. Either y'all made the whole world afraid of this bitch. Well, maybe it ain't so bad, which I'm not going to even suggest that because Homegirl kills people. She killed Homeboy because he was just tapping on the glass, being like, this bitch ain't nothing. This bitch ain't real. And then guess what? Motorcycle ride on his way home, dead. Dead.
Yeah, I think he was less than a mile from his house too.
Yes. You think
Well,
you're about to get home? Dead.
but honestly,
Did you say the orange religion?
I don't think I did, but maybe I said the Roman Catholic religion. I don't know. He shouldn't have fucked around. He found out. You're right. I still stand by. All right, you're down. You're ride or die for her. That's fine. And what I'm gonna say will kind of be aligned with that
Look,
is there's no way to know if she's the one doing it because that room that he was in, he could have been disrespectful to anything in there.
okay,
And if he
first
was
of all,
disrespectful to her, maybe somebody was jumping to her defense and killed him. We don't know.
my point exactly. We got a room full of objects that are out here killing people, and we just like, hey, let's
Where's
burn it across America and see what we can do with it.
Where's Big Bertha?
Big Bertha. Big Bertha right here, baby.
I don't see her. Oh, okay. Because
Big
that's
Bertha right here.
that's where she could be. That's where
Right
she
here.
has that arm.
What?
Rawr, rawr. Yeah, look at it. Ugh. Okay, I just wanted you to pick something up.
Burn, bitch.
There we go.
Okay,
See,
I got the orange.
hey, you're mhm.
What?
you're I lost my train of thought. I
I'm
lost my
putting Big Bertha back, you whore.
train. No, I was gonna say something like, what if we have this story backwards? What if she's innocent in all this, and
Look,
and that like people are just blaming her for the atrocities that they're committing on a human level?
like they did Bathsheba? Like
Yeah,
they did to Bathsheba?
see the pattern here.
Like they okay, look. First of all, what's going on? How you doing? I see you in the comments. Oba, I think is the name, but I'm
Yeah,
sorry if I butchered
I
that.
guess.
Um or Uba? I don't know.
Oba. I'm gonna go with Oba.
I'm gonna stop trying now.
Yeah, we're butchering shit over here.
So look, I have this obsession with Ed and Lorraine Warren and their cases. I really do.
Not you.
My favorite anything when it comes to anything is Conjuring, Annabelle, anything related, the non anything related to these bitches, right?
Hmm.
So, but my thing is too, I recognize them for what they are. They are movies. With that being said, I dive into the real shit, and especially you want to talk about them fucking up. They fucked up in the first case. Like, if you guys have only seen the movie on the first case with with the parent family, then y'all have no idea what really went down. To the point where like the parents and the Warrens, like they might have ended on good terms, but it was after a lot of bullshit.
Yeah,
A lot of bullshit.
because she's come out and done little things and explained the side of her perspective.
Yeah.
You know,
What's her name?
the
Andrea
daughter.
Perrin?
Yeah, she was the oldest daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. In the movie, she was the kid with the attitude.
yeah.
The older daughter with the attitude. Which I didn't fuck about how they portrayed her, but hey.
But it's to get it's just like views on anything else. They gotta beef it up and make it something and make it sensational so people will click on it and watch and all this other stuff. And then you get into the meat and potatoes and you find out all this other stuff about them.
Right.
And it's like,
Like
wow.
like for the movie, Bathsheba in the first Conjuring was the evil presence in the house, the angry spirit that was tormenting the family. According to Andrea's perspective, Bathsheba had nothing to do with it. In fact, she was more of like a mothering protector spirit
Yeah.
because the house was both good and bad.
Movie about a good ghost.
Well, right. I mean, again, with that being said, a lot of shit did happen. They just pinned it on the wrong one, and by them I mean Lorraine Warren. And this isn't my perspective or my opinion. Lorraine Warren admitted it herself. She apologized to Andrea and said, "I got it wrong. I got ahead of myself. You know, I was in too deep,
I wonder why they didn't put that in the movie though, or make like have. I
girl."
mean, yes, it would portray them in a different light, and they would
They
lose fan base. Blah blah
in
blah.
one of the movies, I think in the third Conjuring. They did like a little, oh, the parent family gave us flowers. I know damn well they don't give you no damn flowers because y'all did not end on those kind of terms.
Not at that time. No.
No. And in fact, matter of fact, you know how the Warrens is always bringing home haunted objects? Well, the haunted object from this case was stolen from the parent family and they wanted it back and she never gave them back. It was all the research done on that house that Lorraine deemed haunted and they wanted it back and she literally stole it. She asked to borrow it. The mother gives her all the information while they're doing all their research, and then in the end all be all when turn around, spoiler alert, the biggest, most darkest entity that ever entered that house was due to Ed and Lorraine Warren's um actions by bringing in a medium psychic who had no spiritual etiquette, if you ask anyone sitting here in this live or watching this live, because they invoked every single spirit that was present without any type of protections, without deferring from dark light, just this many, just this person, just this spirit. No, he threw the doors wide open to every entity, and something so dark came through that was never there before, and it scared all the spirits in the house that the Warrens thought that they exorcised the house by doing that. But all the spirits ended up coming back. It was
Yeah.
just whatever came through was so damn terrifying, it scared everything in that house. That's what lifted because in the movie you see her in the basement and everything. None of that really happened. It was all in the kitchen. She ended up like kind of going unconscious a little bit. Her armchair fucking lifts and chucks her across the fucking living room. It's a lot of shit, and all of that is due to what Ed and Lorraine Warren did by bringing in that psychic who invoked whatever the fuck that was.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Like, I know we always talk about it, we joke about it, but like, let me be sitting in my chair and it go flying. Bitch, what?
I'm
What?
immediately, I'm immediately busting out all the books I have, all my grimoires, and I know what spells to go to. I already know, and they're all in Latin. And I'm gonna just start. It's gonna
Somebody
sound
over
like
here with what he said.
right, right. Yes, what you said. It's gonna sound like some exorcism type of shit, because that's really what it is.
I
when
mean,
you're
yeah, it
doing
would
stuff
have
like
to
that.
be because you have
Yeah,
to do the removal. You
yeah.
can't just be like, okay, be nice. No,
I'm
there's not.
not. Yeah, I'm not saying I'll perform the actual Roman Catholic ritual like that exorcist ritual, but a spiritual form that is damn near like an exorcist. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But no. So, and with that being said, the amount of details that Lorraine got wrong, and that's why they are very controversial. You know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff has been either proven right or wrong. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? They're very 50-50 in that.
which I get because like sometimes, like me and you've encountered, we get impressed. It's like you don't get the answers when you go under or go in or whatever you do. You get impressions,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
have to interpret those impressions to the best of your ability because you're not given sometimes names or affiliations or anything like that. You just have to interpret what you are allowed, and I say that meaning the literal version. Like you're in their territory. They're allowing you to see stuff.
right.
You know, you don't have any business being there. So when they do give you these reels and these, like, for me it comes through like stop motion picture. It's like tut 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 tut,
Yeah, yeah,
and you just piece things together, and that can be sometimes backwards the way they give it to you. You know what I mean?
yes,
It's
absolutely.
very, ugh,
And
it's very,
not only that though, but I'm gonna give a shout out to what Bougie just said because this goes into ex-
yeah. I knew you
yeah,
were gonna, yeah.
exactly what
It is. It
what we're
is.
talking about, because not only are they, yeah, exactly, basically have to figure this shit out, which can be very vice versa, especially when you are going ahead of yourself, when you're kind of being blindsided by all the messages and you're just kind of like bringing logic to the table, because sometimes that's the worst thing to do,
Mm.
as weird as that sounds.
Well,
But
no, because your logical brain is built on what it can see, feel, taste, and hear. When you're in a spiritual space, none of
yeah,
that shit makes sense anymore.
nope, none of that shit matters.
No, it's a
And
good soup.
with that, not only is their perspective, they get ahead of themselves, but exactly, they have such a strict perspective and a limited perspective already, and on a mindset on what they're dealing with because of their religious background. They were insanely religious to
Yeah.
the point where anything involving even witchcraft was deemed demonic. You know what I mean? And I mean, they had their, there some people that they were able to use, probably because they were under maybe their religion as well, because
Possibly.
anything else would have been of the devil. But every entity they came across was either of two sorts: a human spirit or an
Or
inhuman spirit, which they deemed demonic, so demons.
yeah.
Which, to me, I don't think y'all ran into that many demons. I don't
No,
know.
there's
I think it's
but
very rare.
yeah, I mean, I fucking hope so, but yeah, but then okay, and I'm not trying to stomp on anybody's
No.
religion, but a lot of times we hear it over and over in our community. They called a priest. They brought in a medium. And then months later, they have to bring in a witch.
Which,
It always goes back to the witch because we're not one or the other. We're there to take care of business as business is presented.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's not, oh, well, it's doing this, so it's classified as this, or it's doing that, or, it's class. We don't, what, screw a class. Like, we're dealing with what we can see, feel, think, and touch.
yeah,
We're going into their space respectfully, trying to figure out what they're trying to tell us,
right,
because what in more than 50% of cases they're trying to communicate the only way they know how for a specific reason, right? There's either what they deem as unfinished business, or you have repeating souls, or you have, there's so many different things, and you have to be there more than once to figure that shit out.
oh yeah. The amount of, because again, they say with inhuman spirits, instantly demonic. The amount of inhuman spirits that I've dealt with, and the amount of them that were actual demons, boils down to like literally 0.1%. You know what I mean? Everything else was of another type of spirit. It was not demonic in any means. Was it different? Because again, otherworldly and something you're not used to or are familiar with? Absolutely. Demonic? No. And just because
No.
it's dangerous or even aggressive does not make it demonic. Because exactly, how would you feel if someone has just started fucking with you? Like you're gonna be a little type angry. You might be type dangerous. I don't know you, so why you fucking with me? Now I gotta fuck with you.
Right.
Like
Like, and honestly, we don't. No, we don't speak that language, even though we,
even though some of us are good at Latin, we don't speak their language.
what I'm saying is,
I'm horrible at Latin. That was such a brag.
you're better than me, so I can't say nothing.
Hey, you knew exactly what the fuck I said the other day. You knew exactly what the fuck I
We've
said.
been
I was
doing this
so
for a
proud.
couple of years.
I mean, and I'm so proud. I'm so proud. See, that's how it begins. At first, you know nothing. Give it a while, you'll start picking up.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I know what you're saying, but let me ask just to make sure. I'm not ever going to assume. But yeah, Bougie's last thing always to clean up the mess. You right.
You're right.
You
And
right.
now we got this hoe on tour. I hope y'all got a witch with you, because you're gonna need more than that priest.
I will say the voodoo, or yeah, the voodoo
That
chick
one, the
with
lady.
cream. Yeah, I know with
She,
just reviews and stuff, but
yes.
girl, I would not ever, 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 ever be that close and that disrespectful. You should have whispered
No.
under your.
No, I would have done. I definitely would have done shit. I probably would have sprayed my walls down in
She
holy
ain't gonna know
water.
about it. I'm not gonna get up in her face, in her rig,
But
in her ride. Like
oh
that
my god,
run me off
no.
the road one time. You got one time. No, no.
Yeah. And the
Um,
next video I saw her, which I showed you, looked very false. I'm not saying
oh
it was, but it looked very false. And every 5 seconds there was a cut scene being like, follow, and buy things or some shit. And it
yeah,
was like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna move on. You got lucky. You basically got lucky that thing went next door to your shop because you just got some views for that.
yeah, and I get it. Take advantage in a respectful manner, but like I think that was like wow. If she has nightmares for a month, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh my
And
god.
her
No.
words
See,
better be solid.
that's where if she look no, I'm not even gonna put that out there. Oh,
Don't you dare.
let me let me burn my lips off, right? I'm
Okay.
just saying, don't mess with a spirit like that, especially,
I
I don't
don't.
know. Because again, it wants to be where it wants to be for reasons.
And
And
also,
again, huh?
why are we antagonizing it? Why are like that chick I sent you? Like, why are we
It's
antagonizing a
with the
spirit
scissors.
with the scissors? Like, okay, I understand you might not like it. I understand you might have a healthy fear of it, and you don't know how to cope with that fear, so you go to aggression and antagonizing. But there ought to be the other part of your brain that's like, if you're scared, maybe there's a reason. Maybe not do this.
I
Maybe
mean,
back up 3 steps.
I mean,
Like, I'm not gonna touch. If it says do not touch, do
positively do not touch.
yeah, like I am not touching. I don't even like to touch stuff in a jewelry store. I put my hands in my pockets because I can't trust myself. So I want to touch everything. Look, if you touch it, you're 90% more likely to buy it. If I keep my hands in my pockets, I'm gonna go home with the same money I walked out of the house with. I don't
I
understand.
mean, at least you admit it, because I'm gonna be real. I do it too. No, I don't do it, but like what I meant is I have that feeling too. Like I
Right.
gotta don't touch it because
And
especially if it's
oh,
small and I really want it, put it down because
when we're on
going.
vacation, look, we can't.
Look, they what are they gonna do?
We can't be trusted when we're on
You
vacation.
know those shark teeth we bought was so lucky I got bought. Matter of fact, I think we actually looked at each other and was like,
Look, we're just
Alan
we
might have been the adult in that situation. I don't know.
most of the time Ellen is the adult when we're together because
I
we
mean,
can't be trusted with shit.
um, so Oba said I don't understand the people that go into place antagonizing the entity and then they wonder why the place feels like
Right.
I
Like,
mean,
what are we
you
doing?
guys literally are like picking at it and like going ham at it, and it's like, and you wonder why it retaliates.
Right. Or like all of a sudden you feel sick to your stomach. Like, I don't
Mhm.
know. What could it be?
So, but I was saying though, definitely a homegirl at the end of the day. We either recruiting because isn't Gettysburg known as a haunted place?
I don't know about Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I know about Gettysburg, Tennessee.
Look it up on your phone. Look it up on your phone
On
because
my
you're on
what
your laptop. You know, look it up on
do
your
you
phone.
want?
Huh?
What do you want?
My phone.
Where's your laptop?
It's not car that just pulled up. Matter of fact, let's go enjoy something I haven't had all fucking day.
A cigarette?
I need to know.
A little
Okay.
Newport?
Now I gotta mute myself real quick to talk to him. Um, carry on.
Okay. So, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. There it is.
All gonna be handing out, and you know what, right? That mean that's spirit free.
I
Because
don't
I
know.
mean, who's to say that spirit is trapped permanently on the damn? Oh, sorry. Oh, damn, y'all can't fucking. Okay, there. No sun. Oh, hi, baby. I was a doggy. Okay, 1 second. Let them keep him entertained for me, girl. Can you hear me? Am I here?
Yeah, I
No.
can
Okay.
hear you. You told me to look something up. I'm looking.
I'm just making sure I stepped outside, making sure my reception is
It's like
here.
I'm seeing Gettysburg War stuff, but I feel like this is not the right one. Bougie is Gettysburg, both of them. You are they both haunted? The one in Pennsylvania and the one in Tennessee? Somebody help me. Um, this is Baltimore. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is Gettysburg. Gettysburg. See, there's Gettysburg Borough is the borough in Pennsylvania, and then there's Gettysburg. Ten. I swear to God, city in Tennessee. Oh, there's Gatlinburg. I'm thinking of
Got
Gatlinburg.
my lighters back.
Okay, Gettysburg. I don't know shit about.
Okay,
Apparently,
Gettysburg's not haunted.
no. There's haunted tours and stuff, but I had Gatlinburg stuck in my head. I don't know. You know what? I'm out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I get flustered trying to do something and hurry up and not look dumb on camera. So you know what? If it is, it is.
Well, I'm just trying to get some sun because it is fucking cold.
I'm sorry.
It's
It's
like
what?
it's like 60 degrees out here. It looks a lot hotter than it is.
All I'm saying is it's 82 here, and I walked when it was 84.
Feel that sun. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You're golden
That's
and
what that's what Annabelle's trying to do. She's trying to feel that sun.
is Gettysburg Battlefield the one in Pennsylvania?
I don't know. Probably. And you see what I'm saying? Of course, I should go into a battlefield now where people were. No, 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 no. She on a mission. Why? What is the mission? Nobody's questioning why. Because I think again, she's manipulating everybody to take this bitch on tour. Excuse me.
Read your comments, Kev. Read your comments.
Huh?
Read your comments.
Read my comments.
Read the comments, Kev. Read the comments.
I have been working out. Yes, that's good to know. That means there's progression.
I told you he doesn't believe me, but he'll believe everybody else. But that's fine.
Okay, but isn't it like you don't believe the people you love or something? That just means I
No.
love you. That just means I love you.
Okay. Well, I knew that, so you should believe me double time.
Okay, right here. Now, again, why? Why? Why?
Well, that's why I go. But she's trying to break out because she's tired of being in a fucking box. But like, how do we know this isn't like the fourth horseman of the fucking apocalypse? And she's trying to break free to. You know what, bitch? Bring it. I'm ready. I don't go to work no more.
Luca ain't even a year old yet. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now.
You better put some battle armor on it or something. I don't know what to tell you. Better drive Luca down here.
Look, look,
See, that's what I'm saying. He's doing that chest. I told
look.
you. Your chest is popping.
Oh, thank you. That's good because I feel like the chest ain't doing shit.
Could be a Salem TV show. Damn right.
So, and this, you know what? What could be the fuck? This girl right here going around states collecting energy because I'm telling you, it's gonna be the next movie. Because somebody at the end of this, at the end of after she gets everything she wants, you know what's gonna happen, right? Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna die. And yeah, like we said too, everybody in that whip right now gonna die of weird things.
I know. Like I can't even. Like why? Like I know it's like crazy for me to say this because like the alternatives are even worse. But like I would not be driving in a car with her ever. Like never. And then you can't put her on a bus. There goes everybody dead there. You can't put her on a plane. Everybody gonna die. Like no,
Don't
the
put her
plane
on a
would take out a
train.
whole town, and then she would be the only sole survivor. Like no,
Yep,
we're going to do it.
it's not. So I don't know. And now exactly. So now I don't know about you guys. I live in New York, so I already looked it up. Right, Gettysburg is 3.5 hours away from me. Close enough, right? Don't come any closer. If I find out you coming to the city next, no 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 no
I
no.
think you should go take a visit.
Take a walk.
I mean, take a whore if you want, but like you should go.
No 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 no. No. I'm look.
They're not in
No,
an armored truck. That's what's fucked up. They're in a regular old Sprinter van. Like, bitch, what are we talking about?
I ain't trying to be her enemy, but I don't know if I'm trying to be her friend. You know what I mean?
Bougie?
Because like
What?
prices have to be paid every time you work with someone like that,
I
right?
mean, yeah. Bougie is saying the same thing, basically. They were killed in Puritan, says blood sacrifices to open hell. Annabelle probably doing the same. Oh, my God.
Oh my God. Oh wait, hold on. Now I have to reread your comment because you said Salem. Hold on, back me up. Hold on, back me up. You said it could be a oh, like a reboot of Salem because that's literally what. Wait, they were killing the Puritans. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh, now I'm caught up.
Yes, yes, yes. The show Salem.
Yeah, I was so lost. I was
Oh
just
my
like, yeah,
God.
that sounds about right. Somebody
No,
doing some shit like that and then find
and
out.
honestly, I don't want to know why. I don't want to know why. And this is the thing too. Again, you're also going like again. There's got to be some type of recruitment going on. Why you need all these spirits? And how is nobody thinking she's got a plan? You think Annabelle's dumb?
You know the guy leading the show? The dude, Ryan, whatever, that's doing this whole tour thing. He's very the word provocative keeps coming up, and that's not the word I'm trying to use, but it's kind of similar. Like he acts very bestie friendsies, like he takes selfies with her, he talks to her, he does all these things with her. Like he's not worried at all. So like, did we do some kind of like promissory note, or like he's gonna live? He's gonna be the embodiment of her to lead the next cult. Like what
Oh,
is happening?
see, because Bougie, you want to be friends with her. See, I get that mindset. But, like, in reality, if she's anything like how the Warrens portrayed her to be, she's the
Mhm.
type to, like, need sacrifices of, like, something, something big. She's, like, the type where she need payment. You need to keep her alive. Like, I don't know. I'm not willing to pay those prices. I'm not
Yeah,
about to kill people for you. That's
Robert.
where I draw the line.
Okay, and that's the other thing because I don't think they ever toured with Robert the Doll. I think he has a stationary position in where he's at. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they take him anywhere. I think they moved him once to
Right.
where he's at now. But like dolls like that, like you just don't. Like you just don't. Like why? Yeah, yeah. I thought so because there's been several books that I've read that mention Robert the Doll. Robert the Doll.
Yeah. Robert the doll. Who's Robert the doll?
Robert the Doll is basically like the Florida Keys version of Annabelle. Like he'll mess you up.
Oh,
There's a whole story behind it. You got to look it up. I think you'd find it interesting because it's similar but different. The CEOs can be her sacrifice. Yes, take them all.
I need
Start
another.
with none.
Oh yeah. We're about to take out this delicious food.
We've been cooking all day, i.e., the stove's been cooking all day.
Oh, oh, look at that, baby.
It's nice and brown. You got the skin good.
Oh yeah, I did.
I've gotten to see him once. My mom forgot to ask for a picture once, and then 5 minutes later, I almost stepped on a scorpion. You're kid? No, we don't mess with the dolls. Like his doll messes with me all the time.
I was just about to say some people can't get past Tiffany sometimes.
Yeah, like that chick loves to laugh in my face. Stop strutting,
No,
stud.
I'm
Stop
stretching.
strutting.
I'm. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. I gotta fucking. I still got time. I'm still. There's still rice that needs to be made, but I need to. I need to bite this. Ooh.
That was the smallest bite ever. My
Yeah, I'm
God.
getting a fork. I'm getting a fork. Um.
Mm-mm. I'm just not messing with. Just not messing with these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, where is my husband? It is almost 6 o'clock, and homeboy is not home yet.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna cry when I eat this.
Baby bird bite. Yeah, you
Mm.
better not cry. It's hot, bitch. It's at like 400 degrees right now, or 275. Look at Phoebe. Phoebe's like, "Yo, what's up?"
Where's she at?
Behind you.
Where- You want this? Oh god. Mm. Mm. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Have some baby. It's so good.
I can't. I've got 3 girls that are upstairs in a
Mm.
box with
Oh my
stuff.
god.
They
Mm.
don't come out.
I might not be able to know how to cook, but I know how to cook with that new.
I mean, you don't know how to cook a lot of stuff, but when you do cook, it's fine. Like a turkey. We need to learn you how to cook a turkey.
I took no.
I like it when you get mad because that face changes real quick, and you're like, "No."
No, absolutely not. I don't. I'm good on that. I don't even like turkey that much. I only like the dark meat, so half of it gets thrown out anyway. What a waste. Okay, so Annabelle.
Go to hell. No, I'm just joking.
I mean, well, I don't know where you go.
She would be the ruler, and we ain't. We're not on the terms yet, so I got to get on some kind of terms to know where I stand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
See,
need. I need to know where I stand with Annabelle.
when does this tour end?
You're gonna have to get
I
up
don't know.
tomorrow to take me to work, right?
Yeah.
Like, real early. I usually leave.
Bougie.
What? What happened? Sounds like you know.
Nothing. Mind your business. Not always about you.
You pervs. You pervs. Trust me. Trust me. I don't gotta make it taste good. That's just on its own.
Okay.
Natural.
The gift. The
So,
gift.
so,
So what are we doing?
so what are you gonna do if you find out next stop is Georgetown, South Carolina?
First of all, I'm gonna be like, bring it, because there ain't nothing going on here. So give me some action. Second of all,
Do you think she's gonna go to Savannah?
no, she's already going back up north. She should have
Well,
gone.
her path is so
First of all, why didn't
ridiculous.
she go to Savannah? Because that would have been a great place. If you're recruiting souls, there's a bunch of pissed off ones down there.
You know what? Let's not give her ideas.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
it's gonna be like, guess where she's going next? Savannah, Georgia.
And I would drive down there. I'd be like, ooh. I mean, I wouldn't get close.
You would go
I would go. I would go.
just to
I
see
mean,
if
I
you
would
could
go
feel
with
anything.
protection, but I would go.
Just to see if you could feel anything.
You know, in Jaws, I think it was the second one, and the mama was like already kind of wigged out because of the first movie, and she would like the water just touched her toe, and she was like, "Oh, it's back." That would be me. I'd be like, "Oh no, we're here, we're good, going on."
There'll be a little cold chill in the air. You'll be like, no, nah.
That could be anything down there. We got chills left and right on 90-degree days.
Nah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You're making a pact? Oh no, witch rule 101. We don't make pacts.
What? Maybe they could. We could make a pack. Well, no, we don't. We don't. What are we packing with? Mm-mm.
Like, make a pact. I'm not making a pact.
Like selling my soul, make a pack.
Signing in blood, make a pact. I don't know, but I ain't doing it. Well, I already have a pact.
You know what you do? You gotta, Oba, you gotta tell your family you're going there for a completely different reason. Don't
Yeah,
even let them know.
you're going down to Taiba to party.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh my God. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is this girl is on a mission.
Yeah, a mission to what end, though? We shall never know. Actually, I guess we will know. Some weird shits are popping off.
Yeah.
I want to know what her ETA is to Gettysburg, because like Gettysburg, you always hear stuff about Gettysburg
You want
if
to
it's
go to sleep?
battlefields.
No, it's okay. Um, I wonder they should make one of those things that's like, you know how you can track planes, track
Yeah,
Annabelle.
track Annabelle, like the Santa tracker.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. The Anna Banana tracker.
Yay! You got the graveyard dirt. Nice.
Oh, sweet.
I've. Hmm. Hmm.
What if she starts three purge? The purge?
Where's the purge? Well, is that a bad thing?
I mean, look, she's probably gonna start something, so be prepared. Whatever it is, be prepared.
Why are we scared of the purge?
Get your yeah, no, the purge I'm not afraid of. Purge I'm not
I'm not
afraid of.
scared of the purge. That just sounds like a good time.
Again, I'm more afraid of just this hoe getting free because I don't know where she's gonna go next, and because she can go anywhere next, and then it's gonna be all over again, and then if not worse.
That brings up a question. Do you think she's the type of spirit that needs a host? Because
I
that's
don't.
what I feel like with this Ryan guy. He's very I think she's compelled the fuck out of this Ryan guy to just do her bidding or do its bidding, whatever. Like
Right.
I wonder if that's like, you
If
know.
if we go based off of Ed and Lorraine Warren logic,
Hmm.
then yes, because she said in the movies anyway, which I also believe this in the reality, that the spirit wasn't trying to get into the doll, the spirit was trying to get into one of them, trying to possess them. So what for whatever reason to claim to get souls to kill them to you know what I mean? But if we think about it, she was originally trying to possess people. She never got to do that.
Hmm.
So that's still her main mission probably is to get inside of someone. She doesn't want to be part of the doll. She could care less about the doll. It's them that she wants.
I mean, that's a good theory. That's one theory. I mean, there could be a million theories. You know what I mean?
Right.
I
Right.
just want to know what the end goal is. Like Bougie said, I want to know, or like Oba
Obasad.
said, I want to know what the end goal is. Like why? Which I think we all know why. Like wreak havoc, whatever.
I mean, right. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll and read the comments
So you
because half
think
of
there's
it is
more
blocked.
than one in her? That's an option I didn't consider. That she's got multiples in there.
I mean, that's something I didn't think of because I
It
always
wouldn't
figured it was the
surprise me.
one spirit.
But look at how many spirits she's surrounded by. And I understand wards and barriers, but we all know wards and barriers aren't enough all the time.
Yeah.
She could be coming and going all the time and we not know. Because not every ward works for every spirit, as we all know.
And not every ward is working the way they think. Again, she was apparently all warded up the best way possible, all up in that museum, and she still reached out and killed homeboy. Like
Mm,
if she can do that, we must be underestimating her a little bit.
I think they are. I think they're overestimating their abilities
Yeah.
because holy water doesn't work on everything. Holy oil doesn't work on everything. Just like sage and cedar and like sometimes you need like a combo strike to get something they just calm down,
Right.
you know?
Right.
I say that and it got dark real fast here. Fuck. Fuck.
See? See?
This is why I couldn't sleep last night. Probably why I couldn't sleep today. I'm
Oh my god.
for me. I
I
think she
think she
entertains him.
entertained them.
Yeah, I mean she's probably bored out of her freaking mind.
Yeah. Oh,
And
absolutely.
yelling.
Again, no matter what, I would hate to be her to be locked up like that. Like that's
Oh yeah.
not anyone's fucking intention. No
Like I
matter what you're trying to
might
do.
have been a homebody at one point, but not forever. Jesus.
Right.
I'm eating another Milano cookie. These Milano lemons are amazing.
No, yes they are.
Um,
Or if she Is one singular entity that okay, Jesus, I can't read this. There's some that linger outside of
Yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah.
like Saturn in a way. Oh
No,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
hearts and those little things that right up under them.
See, that's what I think is really like. I think that's more of the possibility with the spirit, and again with a spirit of that magnitude, because this is definitely not. Because I consider, I don't know about you guys, but I would consider a lower vibrational entity, not meaning anything good or bad, but just exactly how it says, like an entity that has a lower frequency vibration compared to something of a greater frequency, like something maybe like Annabelle, you know what I mean? Because that motherfucking, that's a high frequency energy type of spirit. And with that energy, like attracts like, and that energy is going to reach out and it's going to attract spirits. You know what I mean? Think about just a witch walking around in a graveyard or walking around on the streets. We attract a lot of spirits just because we are on a higher level frequency than just the majority of not practicing, not witches. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So I definitely see the attraction and the orbiting of spirits following her.
mm,
Mm.
mm.
We're just over here eating and snacking while we're reading comments.
I'm hungry.
No, and I'm thirsty.
Walk in 80 something degree weather today.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those spirits might know something we don't. I agree. She's telling them what she wants to do, and that's why they also are going with it. Yeah.
Mm, okay. Okay. Your theory of recruitment, right? What would be the end goal of that? What could be accomplished?
Gain enough spirits, gain enough energy,
Ooh,
break out,
and do what with all the other spirits?
cause havoc, and start haunting, start possessing, start doing what she wanted to do in the first place.
Hmm, okay. But as a non corporeal spirit or embodiment, because I'm picturing Ghostbusters when all the spirits got loose and they're just fucking around everywhere. That would be amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
But what would that do for them? Just be free? Be free to be free? Of which I look?
Like, you mean the spirits she's recruiting?
Yeah, but
What do they get out of it?
like, what do they all get out of it? I understand
Uh-huh.
being free, but in a weird way, being free is no different than being locked up. You have to have a purpose, right? What's the
I
purpose?
mean, and who's to say the spirit she's freeing, she also ain't. You know what
Collecting?
I mean? Yeah. Because again, maybe she's the type where it's like, okay, I freed you, you owe me, now you're under my reign, so to speak.
Yeah. Because
Uh,
spiritually speaking, if you look at the powerhouse, okay, you brought up Egypt, the amount of, what am I trying to say? The amount of stuff in Egypt that was linked to higher vibrational power
yeah.
could be used in a destructive manner, right?
Yeah.
So say she got
Absolutely.
somewhere like that and all that energy converged. I mean, that's kind of like destruction.
Yeah. Death.
Absolute. Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, you finally made it home today? Hello, alive.
oh well. We're literally at an hour anyway. We can wrap it up.
Yeah, that's true. Because we have the Dark Moon chat coming soon.
Yes, we do.
And
Um,
I don't. Oh, I'm on my phone. Here they.
but to finish up, Oba said that I think maybe it goes back to what the beginning reason was. Then again, I don't think the Warrens can see or tell the whole thing because of their perception of it. I think
Yeah,
she's a lot more complex than we think. I agree.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
100%. Because at the end of the day, whatever she was trying to do is all speculation because she never got to do it because of the interception of the Warrens. You know what I mean?
And we don't know what she did before she came into their field of view.
Exactly. And then again, you also have the sense where sometimes they're not always right, and they can point at the most protective spirit and call it the most harming spirit. So we don't know. I don't know. But I just question the motherfucker. Because if again, if you out here, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just question because I also then question what would I do in her shoes,
I know what you would do.
right? So I don't know. I don't know. It's a very interesting topic. That's what I'll say.
I kind of
Definitely.
wonder, like, not that I would survive probably, but like Bougie's thing, the dimensional thing, yeah, that's too simple. So
Yeah,
if she
agreed.
opened a portal, if she started opening portals and opening doors to other dimensions, wow, that'd be a fun time.
Yeah, yeah, and especially considering if she's an otherworldly entity, which is an result an inhumane spirit or inhuman spirit.
I gotta put those away. I'll eat the whole bag.
She
Wow.
maybe she's trying to go back home.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
maybe that's another. That's
We
another
don't know.
possibility. And then take revenge because she wasn't able to for however long.
And hey, I didn't do that.
Mm,
So no need to come
yeah.
over here.
Skim it and Colleen. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's still gonna be a party.
Yeah. Yeah. Very powerful. Very powerful. Um. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
This was a fun chat.
yeah, it's the interesting times we're living in.
Very interesting. Very interesting topic. And yeah, I'm very excited to see where she goes from here.
Hopefully back home.
Hopefully back home, damn fucking straight,
Stay
wherever that
up there
is.
in Connecticut. Leave me be.
Leave
Like,
me be. I'm
if you're
gonna
if
go
you're
back.
if you're of the bad kind, I don't want to be involved. If you're of the good kind, hit a girl up.
Still I don't want to be involved. Nothing to do with me. Go to hell, Annabelle. Go to hell.
No,
Or wherever you want to go.
you
Just
need to go
not
to the
here.
gym. No, I saw your pictures online. You're looking good, boo. You're looking good.
Who? Oh, bougie?
Jane,
Oh.
I tell you, you look good all the time. Actually, I'm gonna stop telling you because you're getting a little inflated.
Who? Bougie?
You, no, you.
Me? Girl, you say this every week. Hush up.
You, you, you want to go lift something?
Huh?
You want to go pick something up? Just show it off. Oof.
I mean, the culture's all over there now.
Oh, okay.
What I will pick up though is a fork because
Oh yeah, dinner time. Yes.
I got an amazing fucking food waiting for me out there.
Mm, I have pizza, the frozen kind. It's
That's
one of
good.
yeah. Leave me be.
All right. Thank you guys so much for chatting with us. This was fun. We'll see where she goes from here.
Yeah, we'll be
Hopefully
back. I think
nowhere around us. So,
Monday is slated for the dark moon. I just checked the calendar.
this Monday is the next or the Monday coming up is the
Yeah,
dark
but
moon.
it's Memorial Day, so we might be a day before, a day after.
Yeah, we might be a little busy. So we'll see on that. But all right, guys. Until then, we will see you and thanks for being with us. And
Yeah.
don't